My name is Thomas, and before we go to the wrap-up session, we have two really interesting little setups here. First of all, I'd like you to welcome Tim and Martin from Copenhagen Game Collective. Is it not on?
No.
Is it? Yes.
Yes. Now it works. Okay. Yeah. We are actually here to hand out the Sensation Awards. And since you've all been here for 3 days, or at least some of you, or most of you, I guess, I thought it's a good time to give a high five to each other. And we're going to do this with the whole room. So I would like to ask Thomas, who is our how is it?
High fiver.
High five starter and endpoint, to start somewhere maybe down there with Jakob.
Okay.
And we do a high five snake through the whole room as fast as possible, of course. So you just pass it on, but faster. You can do it faster.
Front of the stage.
Okay.
You can start multiple, yeah. It's totally fine. But it's important that it goes through the whole room. So
Everyone needs to high five.
Yes. Keep it going. Maybe you should introduce it while
Keep it going.
Keep it going. It's so hard to see.
Go,
Yes,
yeah.
running. Do it.
Yes. Yeah, maybe everyone just starts high-fiving.
Yeah, I start from the back as well. Go there. You high five.
Okay, as you have seen, the Copenhagen Game Collective is about making experiments with games. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. That's the nature of experiments. What we do is kind of a lot of things that all have the same goal of making the game area generally more interesting. We host game jams, we curate exhibitions, and we make art pieces, we make weird games sometimes.
So sometimes we do nothing.
Sometimes we do nothing. Most of the time.
Yes, and we did this indie sensation thing 9 years ago in here, and we were showing weird, crazy games on stage. So we're just going to show a few games now, and then we're going to get back to the sensation ones.
Exactly.
Yes.
So while we're doing that, we're going to hand out paper, and everyone gets one sheet. And this time it has to go all the way through to the end. Okay,
yeah.
Of course, like every indie developer, we are very concerned with violence in games. And that is why Tim gave meaning to violence in games.
Yeah, violins.
Violins. Was there a misunderstanding?
So, I made a game about violins. Oh, we're just gonna... And since we sort of stole Thomas's show, we're just gonna let him play, use him. So if you get this broomstick here,
Thanks.
and a mouse,
Like this. I go out here. Are you ready? I am not good. This is so hard. It's hard to be a musician.
Okay, but we actually came here for the Sensation Awards. So who in the audience is nominated for the Sensation Awards? Hands up. Stand up.
We need one person from each team.
Exactly. So I would like to ask one person, the sensation, not the discovery.
Those games, they're behind you.
One person from each team on stage, please. And while people are going on stage, you might as well use the sheet of paper you have in your hand to fold a little paper plane.
No, you don't need paper. Yes. Do we have 8 people? I'm sorry. No, you don't need a paper.
You don't need paper.
So do we have all 8 games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Should be 8.
8. Okay. Yes. So while you fold a paper airplane, maybe we should give you guys a chance to say one sentence about your game.
It's
the name of the game is also good.
TikTok, A Tale for Two. It's a 2-player adventure game played on 2 devices, and the players just have to talk to each other what they're doing and solve puzzles together.
Hey, I made Urnog, which is a silly platform game about stealing a lot of animals, and it has algorithmic music.
Hey.
We made Mørkredd, which is a cooperative exploration adventure game where you need to stay out of the shadows.
Woo.
Hey, we made Triple Agent, a social or like a mobile party game for 5 to 9 people where you're trying to figure out who the double agent is.
And I made Thoth, and it's a co-op puzzle shooter game that's extremely mean.
Woo.
And we made Budget Cuts, which is basically a sneaking game, spy game, where you're supposed to sneak around in office spaces and throw knives at robots. And there's a lot of sweaty, which I think most of you guys know by now.
I made the Milkmaid of the Milky Way. It's a rhyming point-and-click adventure game.
Yo guys, we made TAPS, or Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, which is a tactics, physics-based game where you watch red and blue dudes fight it off, pretty much.
Awesome. And actually, you voted. But we decided we make that a bit more interesting. So we have the votes, yes, 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 but you have the paper planes. And wouldn't it be more interesting to actually vote directly using a paper plane? So I would like to ask you to step up in front.
You might want to like close your eyes at least. That goes for everyone. Don't look behind you. This is going to be a mess. So we have Thomas over here who's going to count every single hit from the paper airplanes.
Exactly.
Yes. No, that's why we didn't tell you about this.
You're going to count down?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? You can all vote now. This is the audience award. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo! Oh! That's good.
Okay. Turns out we can see into the future, and we already knew which game maker will get hit by the most planes. It's magic. We even have it printed here.
Yes.
Crazy.
Do you want
How do we do that now?
Yeah. So
how do we make it exciting? It's like it's
just the name of one of the games. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. So the winner of the winner of the Nordic Sensation Award 2017 is Mørkret. Woo!
That's all right. Maybe the rest of the team wants to stand up too. Thank you. Congrats.
Woo!
Yes. Do you want to say something?
I can't. No, I don't have much to say. I didn't expect to win. Thank you, and of course to the great team. A few of them are sitting over there, and thanks to everybody who played and voted. Thanks. Stand up, guys.
Woo!
But of course, every game was awesome.
Yes.
And with
I think this is mostly us. Then we give the word to Jakob Ries, who's going to talk about the Discovery Contest. And it also, thanks for all the paper airplane things. Pick them up when you walk out if you see some. Sorry to Nordic Game for doing that.
Ola is taking care of that, right? Okay, so
it's quite a mess here.
I love it. So we are at the end.
The end. We have the winner.
It's been a long road. We started a long time ago.
Finland.
Oh yeah, and we drove through Europe.
And Thailand.
And yeah, oh yeah. And hot day. Okay. Anyway, this is just a screen. Okay. Just want to say that we're really happy that we got that idea in Thailand, I think. And in this premiere season, we've shown that there's a lot of talent out there that needs to be discovered, right? Thank you. So this is the events that we were at for this season, and oh, there, that's where we got the idea. That's brilliant. Look at it. Okay, so we are also really happy that we are setting up season 2 already. This is some of the events that we are going to beginning in what is it, September, right?
Yes, these are only a few of them. We're probably going to have about 12, and we're discussing going even outside Europe.
So if you have an event that you want us to visit, please contact Teddy. And now we begin, right? Now it's time. We cannot take it anymore. Oh yeah, we need to talk a little bit about what sponsors it is. Yeah, thank you, sponsors. Thank you, sponsors.
So the winner tonight for the whole competition.
Sponsors.
Long Island Iced Tea.
There they are. Here they are. Sponsored by Red Bull. Okay.
So basically, the winner today will receive several prizes from the sponsors. Amazon Web Services are providing a Echo. Nordis Film are taking the crew to. They're giving tickets for the Champions League final, the football. Game Industry Biz will provide a table at the EGX.
It's a booth, a free booth at the EGX in Birmingham.
Exactly, and of course, GTR Global Top Round will take them to Melbourne, to the Melbourne Games Week in Australia, where there will be be welcome as amazing persons winning the competition.
Nordic Game Ventures, they provided us.
Yeah.
I think, right, Eric? And on top of all this, it's of course also about discoverability, and that's why we secured interviews with outlets, featuring I forgot the name, but a very large YouTuber, Generic B, who has like plus 1 million plus followers, plus, and some other YouTubers. So we think it's pretty good for a premium season, right? Pretty good bunch of Discover stuff. So now I cannot do it anymore. I'm doing the drum roll now.
So we've actually been going through more than 100 games, all these 6 conferences, plus an online submission process. And finally, we have a winner, which comes... Can we have some suspense music, please? If we have any. We can do it. Can you do it? Yeah. They're coming from one of my favorite conferences that I've seen last year. It's a conference very well organized with amazing speakers. Northern Gaming Summit, and the team comes from Finland, Okmo, Team Okmo.
Yeah! Come on up on stage. Please come on up on stage. Come up here. There. Here they come. Yes. Hey, Teddy, take this one. And no. Never open it. I also want to say a quick word about the trophy here, because this was created by Daniel, and look at it. It's a magnifying glass, and you look through it, and then you see, you discover who it is, right? Brilliant. So guys, congratulations. And we really would like to hear you say a few words about the game and the contest and whatever.
So I actually tried to write the speech for today, but it turned out to be really hard to write. It's actually really much harder to pronunciate.
Brilliant, guys. Thank you. And now another highlight. I think it was 5 years ago we started with doing a wrap up, the last session with you, Thomas, right?
Hmm?
And I'm so excited now because
Me too.
I can sit down.
You can sit down and relax.
Good luck with.
Big hand of applause to Jacob. Nordic Game. Fantastic. Okay. Yes, welcome to the wrap up again. Fantastic to see you all in here, even though it's fine weather outside. Can I get my... Here it goes. You know I love those, right? So even though we might feel like this now, it's been fantastic to be here again, of course, and I've been really honored also that, of course, Inside and Limbo took all the prizes and Denmark won so much like Nordic Game Awards. So we have a sneak peek on the next game coming up, just a little trailer for that. I think that was just awesome to kick this day off, right? So this is Limbo with a flashlight. I love that. So that's the next iteration. I hope that goes well for everyone that played that. But fantastic game, guys. Thank you so much. No, I've been here, this is our 5th wrap-up, and we're doing it differently this time because I'm getting a bit not old and tired, but maybe I am, but me talking all the time. So this time is actually a quiz show. And each time I come to Nordic Game, I try to dig out those little nuggets of gold. I feel like this gold digger that you're going to all these talks, and some talks are fantastic, and you get these little snippets of really pure gold. And some talks are not a waste of time, but maybe not that useful. And it's so it goes. It has to be like that, and that's fine. But I always strive to find those like that breaks expectations. So I try to go to all the small talks as well, and that really works for me as well, because then you really get some of the insights that the big ones sometimes don't say, especially when they have a translator. Sometimes can be hard. But this year was really fantastic to start out with this keynote from Playdead on shading in Inside, and I was not the only one who think it was so nice to have a really fantastic dev-focused keynote like that. But I went in and I really felt like this when I went into that talk. But it was fantastic, and this is what I really love about Nordic Game conference as well. Though you have that diversity in the talks as well, so you can go in and listen to the shading and don't understand much, but you can just appreciate what craftsmanship and what kind of details they put in. And I went to Thomas Grip's talk where he talks about a chair. Also fantastic. I mean, I have never thought about chairs in that way before. So thank you, Thomas, for that. You also get like really fantastic acceptance speeches like back up your files, brush your teeth, eat your vegetable, and call your parents. Awesome advice if you forgot before you went to Nordic Game Conference. And I really see this a lot on Twitter as well, that we use the word friends a lot in the Nordic game industry as well. Also this one, casual dinner with 800 of my closest friends. So this is what it feels like. That's fantastic, casual. And also the mood and the atmosphere yesterday on the awards show was really fantastic to see all the nominees backing each other up and really supporting each other. So I think this is really what you can take. That passion is still what makes and breaks you in this business as well. I also went today to a fantastic talk with Recode, talking about love in games. Actually, we need to have more like. Less of this maybe, and maybe more of this in games. So I think that's fantastic. And also the party last night, of course. Holy shit. And also like that we can sometimes break the rules like Ansel does here. I think that's fantastic. Sneaking in. It's his birthday, so I hope it's okay. Okay, but listen up. Now I'm gonna need 3 volunteers from the audience actually, because I'd like to do a different wrap-up this year, and this is really experimental. But it's gonna be a more like Jeopardy style Nordic Game Conference wrap-up. Okay, so I'm gonna need 3 contestants up here, and they're gonna be from 3 different countries. It's going to be a free ticket for the next Nordic Game Conference for each contestant. So that's like the prize just by attending up here. And of course, there's going to be an even larger prize for the one who wins this Nordic Game Conference Jeopardy. Okay. So also I'll need a scorekeeper. So first of all, please welcome Daniel, also from my folk high school, coming up here. Give me a round of applause with Daniel. You'll take it. And you can see the scoreboard. I hope you can see it on the screen over here. So now I'm going to need some volunteers, preferably from 3 different countries. So anyone would like to participate? Yes, got one here. Come to the stage. Yes, up here. And we need one more. So you're from Denmark. And you're from Finland? Fantastic. So anyone from Norway or Sweden? Yes, come up, Seth. The one with the, yeah. So take a